Hi, my name is Amanda Daniels, and I am an elementary PE teacher at Shady Spring Elementary School in Raleigh County. I teach preschool through fifth grade, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today about a program that I use. It's called Marathon Kids. I'm in no way affiliated with the Marathon Kids, but I just found this program. It is free, and I wanted to pass along the awesomeness that it has. It's a great instant activity, a great activity for like classroom teachers to do uh, activity outside, and they can scan outside. But I use it every day, almost every day in my class as kind of like their warm up, instant activity when they come in. I can pass out their cards really quick and they do laps and scan. And then the scans end up going into a program where it shows me all of their data and it converts their laps into mileage. And I just want to kind of show you how that works and share it because I think it's a pretty awesome program and I use it a lot. So I want to pass it along. I'm going to share my screen. I have just a couple of slides. I had made a presentation a couple years ago at the Shape West Virginia fall conference, and this is just the presentation that I had made at that time. So it is called Marathon Kids. It's a free program. You can download it uh, onto your iPad. The program I just use it on Safari for the data, and then I use iPads. You can use a phone, so any device really works with this program. So it's proven effective through research, through the University of Texas School of Public Health. And you guys can kind of read, we all know how physical activity enhances our students' physical well-being through like concentration, improved classroom behavior, cardiovascular scores. I've seen an increase in my cardiovascular scores on the FitnessGram for like the pacer test, self-esteem, and they actually ask to run. They'll ask if they can run and scan their cards, if they can get extra laps and so forth to reach certain miles. I do give rewards for milestones, and I'll kind of talk about that here in a few minutes. Of course, it does meet standards through Shape America, and it also reaches, of course, our West Virginia CSOs. If you guys, would like to have this slide presentation, I would be happy to email it to you. Let's see. So this is kind of what it looks like, and I'll kind of show you guys here in a second how it works on my end on programming. But you can see all you do is print out a card and it has a QR code on the card, and then you scan it into the iPad and it will count their laps and it'll say Amanda Daniels has 4 laps. It equals a quarter of a mile or whatever it may be, however big your gym is. There are some cool resources on Marathon Kids for goal setting. It can help the kids keep track of their mileage. I'm going to take you out into my hallway here in a second and show you my bulletin board. We are running across the United States with the accumulative mileage that my kids have ran in class. And it's really cool because they can see we've ran 4,000 miles. So you can get from West Virginia to California to wherever, and kind of see how far they've gone and puts it kind of in perspective. I do give some rewards. I used to do shoes. This was my daughter, Kelty, when she was here, and they would get a certain color. I think like fifth grade or fourth grade was yellow, and I would give them stickers for each of their milestones on their shoe. And I lined up the shoes all over the school. I kind of do it a little bit differently now, just because we have so much new. We have a lot of new places in the building where they've just had some construction, so I didn't want to put tape all over the walls. But I do give out these cool little feet charms. Let me grab those. I forgot to bring my. I do give them out when they reach certain points. I give them a chain. They'll get like a little chain, and then they can pick from these cool little feet charms. Each time they hit a certain amount of mileage. I think mine is, I'll give them one for 1 mile when they reach 1 mile, and then 5, and then I think I do 9, 13, 17, 20, 23, and then like 26. When they reach a marathon, I do give them a t-shirt. So the little feet can go on the little chains, and they can put on their water bottle, their backpack. Some of them put them on their shoelaces. So different little rewards, and they love it. They love the little feet. I did order some Marathon Kids t-shirts, and they from their website. So when they reach a marathon, they get a t-shirt. And of course, certificates. I have these half marathon certificates. I put their names on it, and they have some cool stickers and things you can put on their certificates or their cards. And then this was a couple years ago. So this was in our old gym, but this is just how the kids run their lap and scan. I was going to show you guys. This particular class was a kindergarten class at the time. And you can see they'll take their card, scan it onto the iPad, into the QR code that's on their card. And then they go on and they run a lap and scan. And I'll have 2 iPads going at the same time. And I split them up kind of half and half. Sometimes if I'm doing some kind of a challenge, I'll have 3 iPads. And that way they're not having to stand in line and wait to scan. But you can see they love scanning their cards, going around. Even my preschoolers will do this. They know how. And usually the first day I really try and like I'll walk them around and I'll go to their lines and help them scan. And once they do that, like 2 or 3 times, they're good. They're golden and they can do it by themselves. Even my 3-year-old preschoolers can scan. My special needs, special education class, a lot of them can scan and they like scanning their cards too. And of course, I have student helpers that help them with that as well. All right, let's go out here. I want to show you guys how I kind of have it set up in my gym currently. Now, I will say that up front is a little more work than you might want or like, but it's totally worth it. So like at the beginning of the year, you do have to get all the kids' names into the program. And then, of course, cut out each individual card in each class. So they do have a card. And this year they put on milestones, the Marathon Kids milestones. So I've given them stickers when they reach, like this one has a 5-mile milestone. So those are the cards. I do keep them in a pile with their class in a Ziploc bag so that I can keep them all organized together. I don't give the class their cards to bring. I keep them just so I know that I have them and that we're ready to go when they come into class. So in my gym, 20 laps equal 1 mile. Oh, I forgot a card. And when they scan, it will convert it for you. You just have to put that into the program. So let's see if you guys can see. I have a chair set up with an iPad. I have 2 out and I half it. It's pretty easy to work. So when you set up the program, I don't know if you guys can see that very well. You can even set up different courses My new gym, I have a new construction road, so they put in a road around our playground. So the teachers like to walk that sometimes, and I'll give them laps for that as well. You just hit run and start. And then there's a green box. The kids come around, they scan. I don't know if you guys can see, but it'll tell their name, their laps, and what that converts to in miles. And each time that they come around, it is on a timer, so they can't just sit here and keep scanning. It waits. Okay, so that way they can't just sit there and scan and cheat. Stop and then finish and sync, and it'll go right into your database. Pretty easy. All right, so then once they scan, it goes into the database, and then you can see it on your end, how many laps that they do run. And I'll show you that with you guys right here. So this is what it looks like on my end. This is the program. You can see as a school, we've ran 4,342 miles. And you can pick any class. You can run reports and see like how many miles a certain class has ran. And then open it up and it'll show you all of their miles. It'll show you their class total and so forth. Great thing to print out. They can see it and it gives them data. They can see what they're doing instead of just telling kids, hey, let's run 10 laps today. They have an actual goal. They can set goals for themselves at that beginning of the year if you want to do that and use goal setting. Let's see. Oops, sorry. Okay, so now I'll show you my outside, what it looks like. I have a map, and on the map, I kind of I put together like how many miles that we've ran, and then I'll go through and see, well, how many miles and what states that we go through. I kind of have a little path. The top 5 kids, I take their picture like they're running and I stick them on the map. And then I have the top 5 classes. Their teachers are on my map. So I have my kids here at the top and then my teachers. She is our top kid right now. She has actually ran 21 miles so far. So she's really close to a marathon. And then I pick out just some places, random or like some cool places that you would visit if you would go into these states, like Moab and Grand Canyon, Las Vegas, Death Valley. And then I put up pictures of what it looks like so that the kids can see, oh, we ran to Denver, Colorado. This is what Denver looks like. We ran to Las Vegas. This is what Las Vegas looks like. Or the big sequoias in California. And then I'll have like a list, the top 5 classes, and then I'll even show the kids top 50, who my top 50 kids are. And then I have certificates printed out for them if they've reached a half marathon so far. So that is kind of how they can see their data, some rewards, and it gives them a little bit of competition too with being the top student, the top miles, or being the top class. They love it. Like I said, the kids will even ask to run. I have made teachers a class set of cards, and a lot of them will go out at recess and let the kids run. I'll have a course set up around the playground, or even brain breaks when teachers are just needing to get their kids out for a minute. They can take their cards and scan, or excuse me, or they can tell me, and then I can input it in on my end as well. So they do have a course around the school where they can walk their class and then tell me. So I hope this has been useful, kind of just like I said, a free program that I absolutely love and use all the time, and wanted to share it with you all. If you need to get a hold of me, you can email me at agootS@k12.wv.us, and I would be happy to help you or share any information that you would like. I hope you've enjoyed this and can use it, and just let me know if you guys need anything. Thank you very much. Have a great day.